Hello everyone and welcome to today's event. My name is Rachel Klein and I will be your presenter today. We're actually going to be talking about this new training center that we've set up. We started it earlier this year. I want to say maybe we went live with it in April, but this is a really great place for you to come and find lots and lots of training information. So I'm basically just going to give you an overview or a walk around of our Thinkific page. So you can utilize this and really learn as much as you can about Church Windows software and how to get the tasks done that you need to accomplish within your church. What I want to cover is how to get to Thinkific. So Thinkific is a separate platform that we've partnered up with to put all of our information, workbooks, videos, lots of additional training materials other than what you would just find at churchwindows.com. Okay, so in the chat, I put in the specific Thinkific page to be able to access this information at churchwindows.thinkific.com. Okay, and that's going to take you right to this page here that you're seeing on the screen. Again, this is our training center. This is where you are going to find a lot of really helpful information. Okay. Now, if you haven't switched over to one of our new support tiers yet, okay, so depending on when your renewal date fell for your support with us, if you are on a tier, then depending on what tier you selected, that will depend on what access or what different areas of this Thinkific page you're able to get to. Okay, if you're not on a tier yet, you can still come in here. There is still some free material in here that you can access. But if you're on our deluxe tier, which is listed here, or our elite tier, in here you are going to be able to get access to all of our workbooks. That's included within your tier, okay? If you're not on a tier yet and you want to talk to somebody about getting on a tier to get access to the deluxe or the elite tier to have those workbooks available for you, give us a call, talk to the ladies that answer the phone, and they can come up with a plan for you. Okay, but keep in mind the deluxe and the elite tier are going to have all of our workbooks that we previously sold on our website. They're all going to be here for you, available and up to date. Okay, you can still purchase them singly or in a group at churchwindows.com if you want to, but part of the subscription to Deluxe and Elite is that you're always going to have access to our most up-to-date workbooks. That's the biggest jump from the standard tier and up. So keep that in mind. Also, if you're not on a tier yet or you go with the standard tier, there's still going to be some material out here that you can use. There's some getting started information and some payroll help out here as well. So I'm going to sign in first. And once you get on a tier, whether it's standard, elite, or deluxe, you are going to automatically get registered into Thinkific. We have a specific tech here that handles this or manages this. So she will get you set up with your Thinkific login. You should get an email letting you know that you've been set up, and that link is going to allow you to jump right here and access your Thinkific account. Let me get logged in here. And once we get logged in, you're going to go right to your dashboard for Thinkific. There's several things up here that can help you kind of quickly jump to different areas within Thinkific, but then down here on your dashboard, it's going to show you all the different courses or communities that you're involved with. Okay. I want to start up on the welcome page first because this really gives you a good overview of what you have access to and what you're going to find here and how you use this Thinkific page to get the most you can for your Church Windows software. What you'll find here, we have, like I said, our training workbooks, training courses, there's different projects and demos, there's previews of different areas of the software, and then there's also really good documentation in here as well. How to use the site, this just goes over the different tiers and what's included. If you have any questions I want to point out too while you're working in Thinkific and you're unsure where to go, You can always send an email to courses@churchwindows.com with any Thinkific questions. So I just saw a question pop in saying that they didn't get a link to Thinkific when they renewed. Send an email here, Jennifer, to courses@churchwindows.com, and they're going to be able to make sure you get set up with Thinkific. All right, digital workbook subscription, I'm going to show you that here in a minute. And then there's also some quick questions down here. So that's the welcome page. It's a good overview. Check that out. Over here on courses, this is going to show all of the different courses that are currently available for you out here. The first thing I want to go to, workbooks, okay? This is going to be included if you are on, again, that's going to be the deluxe or the elite tier. If I come into my workbook section, this is how I can get that digital subscription to all of the different workbooks that we have created in Church Windows. You're always going to have up-to-date information here. So here's all the membership information. These are all the workbooks, scheduler, donations, payroll, and accounting. Okay, they're all going to be organized here. As you scroll through the list, you're going to see published October of this year, current version 24, and then the table of contents is going to be listed out. If you just click something, it's going to quickly jump you right to that section within the book itself. Okay, lots of good information. And then, of course, over here on the left, you can click through the different modules and be able to see those as well. Back up here at the top, you go back to your dashboard. That's going to jump you back here. Again, here's your workbooks. Couple things that are going to be included. I'm going to go back to courses here. If you go under Getting Started, these two courses are going to be free for everyone. Payroll course is totally free. You can come in here, hit Resume Course. So we have videos in here. There's an interactive payroll tour of different enhancements, what's new, data setup, payroll basics, help guides. Lots of fabulous information in here for payroll. And then if we go back, getting started. This is Getting Started in Church Windows. This is going to be an overview of all the different modules that are available here. So if you're new to using Church Windows, you just purchased Church Windows, you're a new employee, whatever it might be, this is a great place to start, and this is free. This is going to be available for everybody who comes into Thinkific. Go back to dashboard, go back up here to courses. So there's a section under here as well for regional training. So we did regional training last month. We did days of training where people could come here to our office in Columbus, Ohio, or they could log in virtually and watch the technician as we did our training for that topic for that day. Each module had a basics and an advanced class. So this is the membership basics one that we did. If you weren't able to attend the regional training classes, or you didn't have it in the budget to come, you didn't have the time, whatever it might be, we recorded all of those regional training classes that we did, all 8 of them, and we've produced the videos. So if you're interested in buying the video from our regional training, you can do that. You're also going to get a manual as well, and it's going to be $29. This is where you go to access that produced video along with the manual. Okay, so here's the membership basics regional training class that we did. If you go ahead and purchase the video, this is where you go to see the manual and view the videos as well. So I'm going to hit resume course. I've already been in here once today checking on things, but as you can see, over here on the left, you have the recorded training. It's all segmented out, so you can jump to different areas. As this was actually the class I taught, different areas that I went over in the class itself. Down here at the bottom, you can go under course materials. You can look at the syllabus. You can see the membership training book that we used here. 74 pages, lots of good information in here. There's an administration workbook that's also included with the purchase. This gives you a really, really good overview of just kind of simple things in the database or in the software that sometimes gets overlooked, especially if you're new. So how to manage your data, how to set up the program, how to email out of the program, different information about creating users and setting up security for church windows. That's all going to be in here for you to access. Some membership notes are in here. This is some really great documents that were put together to kind of help you organize your database. And two, this is a nice thing to have if your secretary or whomever manages church windows leaves unexpectedly. You can have these notes to give to or refer to as a new person coming into the database to really get an idea of how the data is managed and was set up within your installation of church windows. So this is some great materials here as well. If you attended the class in person or if you attended the class virtually, you're also going to get access to this community page. And you can go to different modules. And this is an open chat. So other people who use church windows that attended the regional training can come in here and they can talk to different people. Angelina and myself are moderating this page as well. So if you were at the regional training class, whether in person or virtual, this is an extra thing that you purchased with the class itself. This is going to allow you to really come in and kind of interact with other people who are using church windows, which is pretty nice. All right, I know that's kind of a whirlwind view of Thinkific, but there is really a lot of good stuff in here. You could spend hours in here kind of learning different features of church windows, how to use the software to really get it to fill the needs that you have.